Hi, this is Crystal with Pure Photoshop Actions, and today I'm just going to do a really quick tutorial on how to get rid of like really red baby feet, and it also applies to like really red baby hands or whatever else in the picture may be really red. Sometimes no matter what you do, you end up with just toes and arms that are really red. So there's a fast way to get rid of that. So it is different for Elements users versus Photoshop users. Elements users don't have as many options as Photoshop users do, so I'll quickly go over how Element users could do it really fast. What you're going to do is in your palette over here, you're going to see this little like box here with a circle. First, make sure your brush is selected and that the black is on top. Then you're going to select this little like mask box right here, and then you're going to come over here and you're going to brush on. Okay, no, that's not right. I gotta hit the, there we go, hit the box. Then you're gonna brush on, and it's gonna look really funny. So just brush on where you want to correct the skin. So just brush that on really fast, and voila, we're done. I'm just kidding. Okay, so then you unselect, then you hit that box again, and you'll see these little like marching ants. But the problem is that you see it's actually like inverted it. It's like selecting this area out here. So you'll just come up and you'll inverse it until it's only, the marching ants are only around the area that you want to fix. Then you're going to come over to your adjustments, and Element users are going to have to do it through levels. So you're going to come up with levels, and first we're going to want to like brighten it up a little bit. So you're just going to kind of, you'll see it's only affecting that area, so we'll just brighten it up just a tad. And then you're going to come to like your red channel, and you'll notice that that kind of takes away some of the red, so we don't want to do it too dramatic. So we'll come like, let's do right around there, like 0.94. And obviously every picture will be different depending on how red your picture is. Then you'll come to blue, and then you're gonna come over to this area, and you'll notice that it kind of like warms up your picture a little bit. So I'm gonna go down to about 0.9. Okay, and then I'm gonna come back up to the RGB, and I'm probably gonna brighten it just a tad more. So I'm at like 1.2. So this right here was a fast. There was the before and there's the after. And then you can refine it, because you'll notice that the area that is being affected is white in the center. But if you look at my before and after, you'll notice that it's on some of the blanket here. So that's white, so you want to brush it with black to kind of get rid of the effect. So I can come in with a black brush and kind of just erase where it's on the blanket. Okay, and then what I want to do is there's still a little bit more red, and I want to warm it up a little bit more. So come back to levels and kind of brighten it just a smidge, and then again come down to my blue channel and add a little bit of yellow, and I think that's good. I just don't like it here, so I'll just use, that's a white mask, so I'll just use a black brush and just kind of brush that off of the blanket here, because I like the blanket more white than yellow. The other way you could do it is you could also just drag this layer above that layer, and then you could hold down your control button. Let's do this. Hold down your control button. No, your alt button, sorry. Your alt button, and you'll see how when I hold it down and I put my cursor between those two, it creates that little icon there. If you click it, it'll create a clipping mask to that layer mask right there. So now everything that's being done on this layer right here is only affecting that layer right there. So and then I'll just come and just brighten it just a smidge more. So there we have that. So I'll take a snapshot really fast, come to my history and take a snapshot. So here was the before, and there's the after. I mean, that's like tons better. So, and then like I said, Photoshop users have a little bit more leeway, because they don't have to do it just through levels. You can use curves and selected color, which Element users don't have. So really fast again, make sure your black box, brush, you're going to brush it on. Make sure it's at 100%. Okay. And then like you can take care of the areas that you got onto the blanket right now if you wanted to. just change that to white, and then you'll notice that it just kind of erases off that mask right there. Okay, and it doesn't have to be perfect because it's already kind of feathered. Okay, so again, then select that again, and then come select inverse. And then the way that I like to do it is through selective color. So I'll hit the selective color. You'll notice again it's got that mask already prepared. And I'm in the red channel, and you'll notice if I slide over the magenta, it really makes that red. So if I bring it over here into the negatives, and then I kind of raise the blacks a little bit, like that right there did a huge amount of help. And then I'll come up to curves, and then I'll kind of brighten it, and then I'll come to the blue channel and kind of pull it down a little bit for some warmth. And then again, I will take this and put it up there above that layer. And then I'll hold down my Alt key and create that clipping mask. And then everything that we did there is there. So, and then I'll probably come up here one more time and just kind of brighten it up just a smidge more. And I think that's good. So let's merge those. To merge those, I'm hitting Shift-Control-E, and then come over to my history panel and hit the snapshot button there. And so that was before and after, before and after. And maybe just, you know, like I want that to be just a smidge brighter. Or, I mean, it's all personal preference. So, and that is how you do that. Cheers.